Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, the next pet we will be testing out in today's video is gonna be the Greater Wolf. Now before I even start this video, I can already tell you that out of all the pets I already tested out in Conan Exiles, this one did surprise me by far the most. Now I will be showing you exactly why I say that later in the video. But first, if you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first up I'm gonna show you how to get a Greater Wolf. Now there used to be 3 spots where you could get wolf cubs, but at the moment it seems like there's only one remaining, and that's gonna be right over here on the map. Now once you get here, you basically wanna look for the small cave. So if I head up over here to the mountain, there's normally gonna be a few big wolves, so you just wanna go and take them out first. Now inside this cave you will normally find 1 to 2 cubs. So if I go in here, there's gonna be a stronger wolf over here that you are also gonna need to kill. So let's just take him out as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, so once you took out all the wolves, you can go and pick up the wolf cubs. At the moment there is 2, like you can see over here. Okay, there's the one over there. And then we have another wolf cub right over here as well. So yeah, if you are looking for a spot to get these cubs, this is gonna be the best and only spot that I found so far. And this is what the wolf cubs is gonna look like you can see Frost Wolf Cub. Okay, so once you get the wolf cubs, the next thing of course you're gonna need is an animal pen. So we are just gonna go throw the wolf cubs inside the animal pen. Now the food that I found that works the best is gonna be the sage spiced perfect cut of meat. Now I know there's also other types of food people are using to get greater wolves, but this one does seem like it have the most chance to get one of these greater wolves, and that is about 30% chance. Alright, so next up let me show you the 2 greater wolves I'm gonna use for this video. Once again, the reason I decided to use 2 is because the first one we are gonna be focusing on leveling up vitality. Like you can see, this one starts off with a growth chance of 88% in vitality and 58% in strength. Now the only reason I'm doing this is just to show you how much hit points you can actually get on this greater wolves. And the second one is gonna be focused on leveling up strength to get extra damage. Now this one does have a 88% growth chance in strength and also a 58% in vitality. Both of these wolves start off with 1178 hit points, which is not the most of all the pets, but it is still a decent amount. Alright, so the food I'm gonna give the vitality wolf while leveling up is gonna be the normal feral flesh. So this food is very easy to get, there's nothing special about that. But if you put this food inside the greater wolf's inventory, that is gonna give it the extra plus 14% to level up in vitality, like you can see over there. Now if I go to the one we're gonna level up in strength, you will see that I gave this one abysmal flesh, and this is basically gonna give him an extra plus 14% to level up in strength. So if I go into this greater wolf's inventory, you are gonna see right there on top, let me just go in there, it is now gonna have a 88% growth chance in strength plus another 14% because of the abysmal flesh. Alright, now after I leveled them up, let's go and take a look at their stats again. Remember, this is slow levelers, it's gonna take you a lot of time to level them up. But first off, the one I leveled up in vitality, that ended up with more than 8000 hit points. Keep in mind that I did however give him a bunch of elixir of rebirths to get that extra plus 25 points in vitality because of perks. So overall it's not too bad, I mean it does have a decent amount of hit points. But now let's go over to the strength one. So this one ended up with a maximum amount of 48 points into strength and then another plus 10 because of perks. We also have another plus 15 points in vitality because of perks, and because of that he ended up with about 5500 hit points. So this wolf does have a lot of points into strength and it got a decent amount of hit points. But now the big question is, how much damage is this wolf actually gonna do, and if it is worth getting at all. Now before I show you how much damage this wolf does, let me just first show you the buffs and food I'm gonna be giving it. So the food is gonna be the normal cooked pork strips, like you can see over there. That's gonna give it the maximum amount of hit points per second of healing while it is in a fight. And the 2 buffs is gonna be the salted pork and the elixir of might, of course, each adding a plus 15% strength weapon damage. Now I will also be using the well trained perk, and with the well trained perk the hit points on this wolf is up to more more than 7,000, like you can see 7,654. So overall not bad at all, but still the big question is how much damage is this wolf gonna do? Now the buffs I'm gonna be using for my character is gonna be Tears of Gula and then also the Cooked Dogfish, each adding a follower damage of plus 12%, and the armor is gonna be the same as in all my other pet videos. It's gonna be the Kite and Slaver armor, each piece giving me a follower damage of plus 12. Remember, this armor was crafted by a sealed ride, that is why it is so high. But now that we've got everything ready, it's time to do the damage test. So I gave this greater wolf all the buffs and the correct food. I also took my 2 buffs and I have the armor equipped. Now let's see how much damage he's gonna do to this free skull white tiger. Okay, there we go. So from the very first hit, you can see that this greater wolf actually does an enormous amount of damage. I mean, if you compare this to almost all the other pets I did test out so far, this one really does very good. And because he's doing so much damage to this white tiger, I am definitely gonna put him up against the arena champion next. Now remember guys, I'm not putting my pets up against the arena champion because I actually think they're gonna beat her. It's only because I'm curious to see how they are gonna do against some of the strongest bosses in Conan Exiles, and for that the arena champion is perfect. Now once again the greater wolf does have his buffs. I already have my armor equipped and I took the 2 buffs I am supposed to as well. Now let's see how this guy's gonna do against the arena champion. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if I go closer, you will see that it does still do a very good amount of damage, even though the arena champion have a lot more armor than some of the other bosses, including the Free Skull White Tiger. So yeah, while testing this one out, I was really super surprised. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this pet, but I personally is definitely gonna go and get myself one of these on my official server. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. If you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. But until next time guys, cheers, see ya.